Get on. You're right, Howie. Nice one to eat. So we gotta get out sooner or later. Somebody's getting on. Please. Wow, we got a couple people on. Morning. Bob, good morning. Dale, good morning. Christina, good morning. Doing a quick one. As usual, I got a million things to do. I'm not snacking. Um, I'm hurting. Just sore from, well, pickleball. I got rubber bands on my ankles trying to stop the pain. Finally made a leave has been my go-to thing. Start next week, physical therapy on my elbow. Acupuncture, I guess. I don't know. Then my whole body needs acupunctured. Worms. Fish gotta eat. Getting this ready. I gotta go pick up fish in about 2 hours. So before that, I need to stop Home Depot, get me a Ryobi battery sander. I'm glad they have one because my barn, the trim needs repainted, and do it by hand. Started the other day, sucked. There's no power all the way out to my barn. So trying to do that. What else? I gotta get a ladder for this big custom tank that's going in the wall. Supposedly they're crating it now, getting it prepared for shipping. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow, which I don't know how. That's a fiasco I'll go into much more once I have the tank. Matter of fact, I need to call the bank, credit card. I gotta protect myself after I give this guy another big chunk of money. So unfortunately, you can't trust everybody out there. Shady, shit workers, shit companies. I'm gonna go through all these red wigglers. These things, one thing about the red wigglers, which we don't really sell a lot, they last a long time in the fridge. They're small, obviously good fishing bait, but they're not big enough to feed like that big arrow and the Oscar and stuff, and the bigger, mostly bigger stuff. The baby fire eel is not really too much of a baby anymore on the wall tank over there. He's probably pushing 8 inches now when he was only 4 or 5 early on. He's eating full. I give him the smaller of the full size Canadian night crawlers, but yeah, these things last a long time. So not all fish want to eat them. There's one piranha over there that refused to eat these. I had a peacock bass, a kibera one time, would not eat the red wigglers, spit them out. Would eat the night crawlers, would eat pellets, but for whatever reason, fish have taste buds, I guess. I don't know. Didn't like the reds. I didn't even pay attention. It says clear bottom. Never even read the label. I just do what I gotta do. It's a hot one. Had the air on. My electric bill is gonna go through the roof. I'm gonna be up to probably $500 extra this month. Tree and everything. Christina, you coming to get those puffers tomorrow? There's one that got beat up. I told Adam yesterday if you come and get it, you can have him. He needs rehabbed. So they were doing great all together. Then there was some kind of war went on. So they separated them. And we needed a tank anyway. We got to move. Oh, today, I forgot to bring the list. We have, I think, medium green terrors, chocolate cichlids coming. Euryptus featherfin cats, medium, large, whatever. Those jaguar cats, small and mediums. Redhead tapajo, geophagus, finally. Small and mediums, I think. There are only like 15 of the mediums. It's not a big order, like 5 boxes. I sent my want list for Africans. That won't be till next Thursday, Friday. Usually Friday it comes in. And then the imports, it could be the next 2 Mondays. Working on that. So there'll be shrimp, hillstring loaches, Hofodario, Striata botillas, cool loaches, the zebra ones, rams, platinum angels, blue angels probably. I don't know. 3 different shrimps, a bunch of stuff. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. I haven't did orders for a good while. I mean, we're pretty well stocked. I mean, we got, anybody knows, we got quite a few tanks over there, you know, like 200 plus tanks just in the fish room. So, and then 275 here, which is mostly the breeder stuff. But there's empty tanks here. I got Trimac male over here, the big guy over there. And then there's another one, the smaller one might end up being another male. It's tied up with 125. And I think there's one more. Those gotta go. Need to get rid of those big busters, tank busters, bruisers, glass bangers. They're awesome fish, just mean as shit. People want this stuff, but it's not a fish you put together with anything else, hardly. Maybe a pair and they'll beat up each other. You could have a pair maybe at a 125. You might be able to have other fish at 125 or bigger, or like that, you know, 6 foot by 3 foot tank or 10-foot tank. You might be able to have different mean, aggressive Central Americans because they have enough territory to cover and have their zones, whatever, to keep them killing each other. So I still have the Grimauds, the Super Show male, over there in a separate tank, and the female. I like to put them together, but I gotta do that carefully. I did get got the bulkheads out yesterday to block off the holes in that overflow for the 500. That's one of my stops on the way to airport. Home Depot. Get that Ryobi sander, and I need a threaded adapter. I don't know how I end up with threaded. Sometimes I was just buying whatever I can get, and I was gonna buy some extra. The wholesaler, everything's out of stock on those things, but I got plenty. But some of them are threaded instead of a slip. The slip I like, I just could glue and put the pipe in, put a cap, and glue it. But some of these 1 inch or 3/4 inch bulkheads, I need two of them. There's a 1.5 inch, two 1 inch, and a 3/4 inch hole in the bottom of that thing. So that went to wet dry and the returns. So I have to go get a threaded male adapter with the female slip. I'll thread, tighten it, be better, then it's not glued into the bulkhead. So if you ever want to replumb it and run a wet dry or to a system down the road, I don't know. I like the ability to adapt. Oh, matter of fact, I got to drill a hole still. Just thought about that. Which I got a new bit set for the return or returns for FX casters on there. So I gotta get an adapter, a threaded male with a female slip, those two bulkheads. Actually, that 3/4 inch might be threaded. So I buy extra. I hate going back and forth. Like every building, each store I have try to have like two of each tool or supplies, whatever, instead of wasting time driving back and forth or need this, gotta get this. So I gotta put some water in these worms, gotta rinse them. They're dirty. Dirty little worms. You guys are always hungry. Poor Arowanda's gonna be like, what the heck, Dad? What are you feeding me? These little tiny things. Well, the dollar's gonna eat them. Stupid Arowana. It's too small. That dollar just ate two of those freaking worms. Be right back. I just remembered something. The gulper cat won't eat those red worms either. So I have to dig out some of the night crawlers. Lucky I brought a pack over yesterday or Sunday. So so everybody's staying indoors. This heat wave, we had a record yesterday. Pretty record all week probably. People are freaking out. It's not that bad. That tank's clearing up slowly. I don't know what happened. Fish are fine. Everything's fine. Just had a bacteria bloom. The one gold angel's still hanging in there. Getting big. He gets to survive. He is the chosen one. So anyway, what else? We do have dry goods coming tomorrow. I have a 60 breeder to go on that stand. There was the 75s are really expensive. There's a sale on the 90s. I could bring a 90 gallon in. I don't want to bring anything I don't have to, absolutely, or I know it's going to be. I'll bring in stuff if it's going to be bought. I don't want to. I need to control costs and definitely inventory right now with how everything is. Slow. This is too slow. It's normally slower in the summer, but we had a slow busy season and a slow summer compounds the problem. Um, I have a rant. People still can't drive, especially in Cleveland. Well, even in freaking Tennessee. Those pitch. Oh, I posted that Walter I. Peacock on this uh, channel, this show. He's up for grabs. It's $5 per number. Um, uh, 10, 12 numbers been taking. 30, I think. So for $5, you can buy one number or as many numbers. And once the numbers are sold, we'll have a drawing for that awesome, amazing showfish, a Walter I. Peacock, which is not a common peacock. I'm trying to get breeding going. I need to set up another group. I'll probably have 2 colonies. I got Luana's holding, Nagara's holding. I don't even pull the spawns right now because they're just not in the demand. So if babies survive in the tank, which most of the times they don't. Um, so, but those particular peacocks I want. They're not easy to come by. I'll have big male peacock and haps coming. Some small stuff, maybe medium large yellow labs. Some Teganikans. I'm hoping to get some more assorted, typically male, also Lamprogotis Compresseps or Calvis. If he's got like extra males, whatever, I'll grab. What else? That's it. Probably the larger stuff is what mainly I'm going to be shipping in. We're low. We have probably hardly any peacocks left. That Walter I. $5. Chance to win that fish. $100 plus fish for $5. Try it. And after he goes, I have another fish lined up, a Geertzai, which I need to email Rick. I keep asking for them. Nobody has those things. That's a great fish. I lost the one female that bred. I have one baby, which I think is going to be a male, in a 5-gallon. That's it. There's 2, lost 1. And it jumped out on an opening. 5-inch fish was on the floor. So I got 2 males. There's the other group. Nothing is. I didn't want to move those up. I don't like fish tanks on the bottom row anymore. I don't want to get on my knees. I don't want to bend over. I think old age is starting to like screw me over. But what's my rant? I had a rant. Oh, Bernie Sanders coming into town Thursday. Don't like the guy. He's two-faced. Pushing for $15 minimum wage. I just got on a link in my town where I live, and it's a big debate why a restaurant closed and all this stuff. It's like, people, I'm telling you, look at just pay attention. Take blinders off if you have them on. Look at California. What a train wreck. They keep jacking up the minimum wages. The prices of everything has gone through the roof. Your milk, your gas, whatever, $6. There's tons and tons of jobs that pay $15, $20, $30 more, but a lot of these companies still can't find the workers. Safety forces, trades are dying for people in the trades. And you can make $100,000 a year. You can probably work as much as you want, sun up, sun down, and all year round in some trades. So it's what you want. So I started off, I think technically I started working at my dad's car wash when I was 12. And I averaged 25 cents a car. And that was work. Getting inside, I was a little guy, so I was in and out, hand car washing, West 65th in Cleveland. And cleaning the inside of these nasty cars, cigar smoke cars. I had to clean the windows, empty the ashtrays. We had a broom. I had to sweep it out. That was all part of the thing, and yeah, I worked for that 25 cents an hour, but you work for the tips at the end of the day. They had to lock everything down because people would steal the toilet paper down there in Cleveland, steal the tip jar or whatever. So my dad built a steel box and mounted on this heavy ass steel, probably like a 2x2 table, mounted it to the cement floor and the block wall, I think, mounted this welded, it had a steel box, big lock. Nobody was taking that thing, or they're gonna get killed trying to. Everybody relied on those wages. You worked your ass off to earn that money. So and then I started working at Peltland before I turned 16. It was $2.55 an hour. I worked at McDonald's for like 3 months, end of high school, but part time. They wanted me every day. They called me a month after I would quit. Yeah, it didn't stay at a job that paid me. I wanted more, so go somewhere and work for more. That's the name of the game. Don't force it on somebody. Yeah, some big companies maybe. Um, it's unbalanced. I agree. The CEOs are greedy. Some of these big giant corporations, but I don't mind being middle class. So I would struggle to be middle class in my opinion. But the time is 10:30. I gotta get going here. But it's whatever you want to do. Just you gotta apply yourself. But giving a 15-year-old, 16-year-old $15, $20 an hour to bag some groceries or whatever, it's like, come on. So, but it's gonna kill the economy. Not gonna help the economy. It's only gonna get worse. It costs more. You gotta stop this insaneness. Caffeine, thank you. And frozen water. I have one for Howie too. He's all there chilling on the floor. I got the air on at like 80 degrees in here. That's nuts. Oh, I gotta. These are good. They sell them at Menards, but what is it? BJ's, $12. Seasoned pretzels. God, they're addicting. What else? So yeah, I don't know all the fish coming in. I'll try to post the list later. So I gotta get out of here within the hour. I gotta finish feeding the beast, the aqua beast. My big catfish is sure becoming pig. The Niger cat Ripsaw cat started coming out more. He's like, I want to eat. I better start venturing out to get some food. Well, I got a new sign back there at the world's largest knife place, which is awesome in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge. It says, welcome, now smile, wait for the flash. Boom. Good stuff. I need to get to the range. Ain't shot in a while. That's therapy. We got 10 people on. I got 3 thumbs up. Wow. Some are being quiet. Probably at work. Or they're the trolls, moles. They don't like me. Well, is new. What else? That big tank better come this week. I'll take video. That's crazy. I gotta call the moving company because I can't lift that tank. It's 550 pounds empty. That doesn't include the crate it's gonna be in. So, and I don't have enough muscle to help, really. So, moving company, which doctor's client's gonna have to pay for, a few $100 or whatever, but they'll dolly it in to the office and put that big tank up on the base, and then it's my time. So, which will be Friday, if this tank comes, supposedly tomorrow, but this guy's a POS, and I will call it out once it's said and done. So, don't ever, if you need a referral, don't buy from this character. So, yep, bad business, bad work ethics. I hate liars. Lie. Wish pants did catch on fire. for liars. Or you're able to put a shock collar on them. The whole White House administration would be zapped or on fire. What else? I guess that's it. I'll let you know with the new fish. Looking forward to some of that stuff. Definitely redhead tap joes. I might try to go back to breeding those. I've had a little success. I was breeding them early on when they were new. It was great to see the pair. They don't get huge, beautiful. I have them at 125 where the F1 Nangus are. And see, they're delayed mouth brooders, meaning they'll lay the eggs, they'll dig a pit or flat rock or whatever, they'll lay eggs, they'll hatch, and biparental, the male and female will go back and forth and take care of the fry within their mouth. So they co-opt the care of their young. So it was neat catching that in action, seeing it in person. I didn't get no video of that. I don't think I did. So I don't know where I'd put them. I know I got some empty tanks around. I could probably breed a pair, a 40-gallon breeder maybe, 30-gallon breeder even. But that's a great fish. It needs to be a staple. They were so hot you couldn't even keep them in stock. Prices in. And then I had one good source for a long time that he's got, I don't know if he's still doing any he won't ship to the East Coast. He supplies one main outfit now. He's old guy, 80s, and it's too much work. He was my best resources for a lot of great fish, different fish. I miss good old Bob. But that's the trend, unfortunately, in my industry, my circle, I guess, is a lot of us that's been in this for a very long time are kind of fading away. Sucks. So I know a lot more is going, or going to be going. Their farms are for sale, breeders, whatever. They're just, it's too much. Start getting your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. And you're doing it all on your own. I mean, it's a tough, it's a lot of work and responsibility when you have livestock. It's like, if it's just dry goods, you could just close. And I kind of wish I just could close in the summer. Holly just looked at me like, really? I love my dog. Yep, Howie, my best friend. Yeah, if I could figure out a way to close in the summer, future summers maybe, just be open in the winter. I don't know. Or be open in just a couple days a week eventually. I don't know. My semi-retirement. We'll see. It all depends on you, the customers. Paying the bills and making some kind of money. I want to get this thing going. TPS, Tactical Prep Survive store. Just time, the fish business and everything else, and personal life pulls me away. But all right, enough rambling on. I gotta go. 10:30ish. But thanks for hanging out for a bit. I should be back Saturday morning. I'll try to get some pictures and post what's new in later today. Have a next flight guarantee and probably some ice packs. That's the opposite. Usually don't need ice packs, but with this heat coming out of Florida, they're already like 100 degrees. It's almost 100 degrees here, man. And they're going into the belly of an airplane that's probably 150 degrees. I don't know. Sticking too hot. The heat doesn't bother me as much as some people. I've been hotter than this. Go to freaking Amazon. Go to Africa. Go to Australia. Whatever. So, all right. Y'all take care. Have a good week. If I don't talk to you, see ya. I should be back on Saturday morning. And I'll probably definitely do the store on Saturday. I'm here at the hatcheries, the other building right now. I'm not walking around doing a tour. I don't have all the lights on. I need to go. I'm gonna get feeding done. That's one less thing I have to do when I get back. Water changes. I'm gonna wait probably till the weekend. So, and yeah, my son's getting ready to go to training. Oh, now he's got in-room certification to be a lifeguard at a rec center. They're paying him pretty good. It's 4 days. He had to do his test yesterday. He went to the wrong city rec center. He was late, but he ended up catching up. They already started doing the laps, and then you got to hold your breath, and he had to get a 10-foot brick and carry it to the other side of the pool. Then they ended up throwing a 10-foot brick at the deep end and getting that and bringing it up. So you have to go these scenarios. If you have to save somebody today, learn CPR and yeah, all that kind of good stuff. Actually, I want to do that myself eventually. I've been wanting to do that. Um, I want to take a CPR certification. Been wanting to do that for a while, and then I want to do some more intense ones like trauma training. Uh, when shit hits the fan type stuff. I'd rather be prepared than unprepared um, for whatever may come or may not come. So, knowledge is power. But all right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. A handful of you. Stay cool. It's actually cool in the stores for once. Usually it's hot and humid. It's pleasantly surprised because we have the air on. I'm leaving it on. I think it'll get too hot even for the fish. And with that new sealed building over there, Adam made a comment the other day that it's definitely insulated the building more. It's so. I have projects. I need to get a new fan or that one's switched out. The exhaust. It's like a 3 foot, 30 by 30 fan or something in the attic of the building at the store. So anybody's like kind of electrician or something can help me out. Maybe barter or something. Money's a little tight, but that would help get the air circulation, vent some of that heat out probably from the ceiling. It might be a little bit better. It doesn't work. I bought the wrong one and I sat on it for like a year before going to put it up there. It's a reverse, so it's like a vacuum. I need it to go out, and I've gotten different opinions. You can reverse the motor, you can't reverse the motor. Can you reverse the thing? So I need somebody that's handy and good with that stuff. That needs done. That is one thing I need to get done, accomplished. So, yeah, I got a bad vent, hemostatic vent control for my attic in my home. Doesn't work. That's the thing about relying on friends. Don't rely on them. Sadly, unfortunately. You kind of get on the bottom of the list of getting things done sometimes. So I get it. Everybody's busy, families, kids got sports, whatever, vacations. So, and you got to make a living. And a lot of places are working at more hours because they don't have enough help. But anyway, I keep rambling on. I'm getting out of here. Y'all take care. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.